Development management agreement is sort of similar to what I've just done there with the option, in that you're going to remove the stamp duty because you're not going to buy it. You never become the owner. And depending on the arrangement of what you negotiate with the vendor, you may have very little holding costs. It depends on so with the 2 DMAs that I'm finishing at the moment, one of them I didn't have to pay the vendor anything at the front. The holding costs were from the financier and they all formed part of the project. I didn't need to fund those. So it was a real, true, no money down deal. Then the other one was we had to pay the vendor $300,000 up front and the rest at the end. So I got the $300,000 from an investor. So still no money down, but I did use an investor. So there was some holding costs that I needed to cover during that part there. So that's really the keys, is either removes or reduces your holding costs, removes your stamp duty. And depending on the deal, and this is subjective, you then need to take a more holistic view at the return, because how much do you actually have at risk? Because if you're not actually having to put up the capital and there's no circumstance where you need to put up the capital, then you need to look at what you're calculating your risk against. What is your return being calculated against? So you need to be very careful of what's in the agreements and be very real about what is at risk. Because if there is a situation there where you do need to settle at a certain time, then you need to look at that through a different lens. And that's what I'm saying with this one, is it was too tight. There's no way I could say for sure that I wouldn't have to settle. Whereas in those 2 other ones, there's no circumstance there where I need to settle.